Well, good morning, everyone. Pastor Corey Rowland here with Yorksville First Midvale and Newport Global Methodist Church, bringing you a devotional today out of Luke, in Luke 20, verse 2. And it says, "And he spoke unto him, saying, Tell us, by what authority do you say these things, or who is it that gives you these authorities?" This is when the chief of the religious leaders was challenging Jesus. He wanted to know how he spoke the things he did, by what authority, whether it came from God or from some other source. And he was challenging Jesus. It says, if you read the context, that Jesus had been preaching for a while, and then the chief apparently heard something he couldn't stand for and said, "Whose authority are you saying all this? Why are you saying all this?" Basically asking Jesus, who are you? Where do you come from? And really, that is the most important question for any of us to answer, is who is Jesus? Whose authority did Jesus speak? When he was here on earth, did he talk of his own authority or on his own account? Or was he speaking by the authority of God, by the power of God? You know, C.S. Lewis has a debate. He says, really, we can sum Jesus up as one of three things. Either he was God, he was who he says he was a liar, which means he knew he wasn't God but pretended to be God, or he was a lunatic, somebody who couldn't tell the difference. He wasn't God but thought he was God but couldn't tell the difference. So is he the Lord, is he a liar, or is he a lunatic? He says the one thing that Jesus cannot be is just a good moral teacher, because Jesus claimed to be God. So the question is not if Jesus claimed to be God, but if we believe his claims. Now, C.S. Lewis believed wholeheartedly that Jesus was Lord, because he said Jesus was willing to die for that belief. He died on the cross believing him to be the Lord. If he was a liar, no liar has ever died for something he knew to be a lie. All of the liars, and think of, for example, the suicide bombers. Are they right? Do they get to go and have 72 virgins when they commit jihad? Of course not. They know it's a lie. But they don't know that. They wholeheartedly believe that when they die, they are going to be in paradise with 72 virgins, and so that's why they do acts of terror and suicide bombing. But no person has ever died for something they know to be a lie. Maybe he's a lunatic. Well, C.S. Lewis aptly says that no lunatic has ever spoken with such wisdom. You know, even regardless of what you believe about Jesus, the words he said, and you can read over and over again how he confounded the wise men. He confounded the religious leaders of the day. And so the last option is he is the Lord. You know, Jesus says he did not speak on his own authority, but the God testifies about who he is, God and the Spirit. And so he does not claim these things of his own or by his own authority, but by the power of God. So the question is not whether or not Jesus claimed to be God or whether or not Jesus had the authority of God. The question is, do you believe his claims? And I pray that you do today. Amen.